could decide the balance of power in Washington. What qualifies you to be a U.S. Senator? You have 60 seconds.
Hi, good night, everybody. Again, my Dr. L believes that I'm fit to be serving, and that's what I believe is where I'm standing.
Oh.
Mr. Fetterman, I will allow a 15-second rebuttal. He has specifically said you have not paid your taxes and that you want to raise taxes on Americans. How do you respond?
Absolutely. The Oz rule, of course, he's lying. It was helping two students 17 years ago to help them buy their own homes. They didn't pay the bills, and it got her paid, and it has never been an issue in any of the campaign before. It was all about nonprofit.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Fetterman. Continuing with you, Mr. Fetterman, your opponent.
Talk to couples when they make their first down payment on a new house and they can't afford it anymore because of interest rates. I've talked to families.
You want to cut Social Security.
Mr. Fetterman, it's his turn for his closing.
No, we all have to make sure that everyone that works is able to, that's the most American bargain, that if you work full time, you should be able to live in dignity as well, true. And I believe they haven't have any businesses being you can't have businesses being subsidized by not paying individuals that just simply can't afford to pay their own way.
Mr. Oz, I do want to clarify something. You're saying tonight that you support fracking, that you've always supported fracking, but there is that 2018 interview that you said, quote, I don't support fracking at all. So how do you square the two?
I do support fracking, and I support fracking, and I stand, and I do support fracking.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Well, there you have it. How could he be any more clear than that? Now, listen, I know, because this is the defense they use every time, and he actually issued a statement before the debate saying, listen, this is not my strong spot. I know it's going to look rough tonight. You know it's bad when he did that. When he issues the statement beforehand saying, listen, this is going to suck. It was like Nebraska going out right after Scott Frost had been fired and getting blown out by Oklahoma by like 50 points. And it's like, listen, this is going to be rough. Like Trev Alberts it was seriously. That's tough to watch. And I hate to make fun of him. But again, he can step down at any point in time. He can say, you know what, this is not in my best interest. I need to step down. But he won't do it. And he either won't do it because he has too much pride or the people around him are putting too much pressure on him. He's got a wife. We've seen his wife. If his wife cared about him, and it's the same thing as Biden, if his wife cared about him, she would have ended this a long time ago. She would have ended the suffering a long, long time ago. But she hasn't. And the Democratic Party and his handlers, they have it. Like, we're talking borderline dependent adult abuse right now, what's going on. That guy should not be running for a campaign right now. He shouldn't be. That guy he should be recovering from a stroke at home, probably with an in-home care nurse. There's no business running for office. He has even less business being in the halls of Congress. Come on.